At certain times in our lives, we may feel overwhelmed by all sorts of issues that weigh us down. Some of these may be simple enough to solve, while others don't appear to have a solution. Some problems perhaps even drive us away from being the person that we believe that we should be or can be. And this was the situation that the people experienced in today's first reading. The prophet Isaiah highlights the sentiments of the Jewish people who were facing the difficulty of being oppressed by enemies on all sides. So they were not free to express their lives and their faith in a way that they would have liked. And hence they cry out to God for help. At night my song longs for you, and my spirit in me seeks for you, writes the prophet. So in their misery, the people were reaching out towards the day of deliverance. They were looking to God to strengthen their path and to make their way smooth before them. They knew that ultimately God was able to give new life, to bring the dead to life. The gospel then tells us that this comfort that was sought after by the Jewish people, indeed by us, especially during many instances in our lives, this comfort is to be given by Jesus. He says that He is the one who says, come to me, all you who labor and are overburdened, and I will give you rest. Jesus himself is the God who comes in gentleness and humility to give peace to the soul that is troubled and oppressed by the problems of life. He is the one who provides protection and relief to the ones who cry out to God for help. Now today, as we join our Carmelite brothers and sisters in celebrating the feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, we are also reminded of Mary's protection for the poor and afflicted. It was also on this day, in 1251, that Our Lady presented the brown scapula to St. Simon Stock as a sign of peace and protection in times of danger. And this was ultimately a sign of Mary's maternal love for those who yearn for God's salvation. So as we pray for the Carmelite order around the world this day, let us also entrust ourselves to Mary, because in her we have an intercessor who never fails to lead us to the heart of her Son whenever we cry out for help.